días. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Buenos días, clase. So, last Wednesday, when everybody typed in their quien soy yo corrections, there was apparently some kind of error that happened, and people did not type them in the place they were supposed to, nor were they able to upload the document that they were supposed to. So, everybody, Tajay Mason, are you paying attention, girl? Then your eyeballs are up here. Look at me. Everybody needs to do this today in class. Nobody will be counted late on their quien soy yo, but if it's not turned in by the end of the day today, then it will be late. Okay? So, you guys have till the end of the day to get this turned in correctly. You can come back during student access time if you need to, and if you have any questions, certainly you can send me an email. Todo bien? Okay, so we're all going to be following through. Right now, please pause the video, and you don't ever pause the recorder. So, substitute, please pause the video and ask students to get their Chromebooks. They need to have their reading comprehension pulled up, their Google Drive pulled up, and their Google Classroom. Again, please pause the video until all students have Google Drive pulled up in one tab, Google Classroom in the second tab, and their reading comprehension in the third tab. Please pull up all three of those. Okay, now that you guys have those pulled up, let's take a look at this. So, if we go to our Google Classroom, I started a new assignment so that there could be no mix-ups about where to turn this in. And the new assignment is literally called Take 2, Chapter 3 Corrections. Does everybody see that? Okay, please open that assignment. Okay? Now, those of you who have already typed your Chapter 3 corrections, take a deep breath. You will not have to retype them. When I delete an assignment in Google Classroom, it does not delete your document. Okay? So, now please click on the one with your name on it. Monica Chamberlain, Lección 3, Quien Soy Yo. It should have your name and then Quien Soy Yo. In here are the directions and the checklist of what needed to be done in order to get credit on your Chapter 3 corrections. You need to have at least one sentence added using gustar or encantar. And what did you need to do to that sentence?
Bold it.
Bold it. What do you do to it?
Bold it.
Bold it, absolutely. You need at least one dislike with gustar. No in a gustar. At least 2 sentences using a tener phrase. At least 2 sentences using a tener phrase and bold them. And at least 1 sentence using the present progressive. What will your present progressive sentences have in them? All of them. Ando or yendo. But guys, what has to go before the ando or the yendo? What has to go before the ando or the yendo? Which verb? To say who's doing it. Who do you say who's doing the action? I am talking. Okay, how do you say to talk? Hablar. How do you say talking? Hablando or hablando? Hablando, repite, hablando. But can I just say talking? Who's doing it? You have no idea. Repite, estoy hablando. Estás hablando. Está hablando. Estamos hablando. Estáis hablando. Están hablando. So your present progressive sentence should have a form of a star and then a ando or a yendo, does it? Did you include that form of a star? If not, add it. Okay, you must have at least 2 transitions. At least 2 transitions. Pick one that's hanging off the ceiling here. Okay? And blah, 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 blah. So, if you wanted to go above and beyond and get an A, then you could add more adjectives. You could tell me with whom you do things or at what time. You could tell me where, and you could say where using prepositions. Like instead of just saying yo vivo in Spokane, I could say yo vivo in Spokane, cerca de la biblioteca y lejos del colegio. Yeah? And then you could also tell me why. Note that these revisions are worth 15 points. 10 points for your elaborations, 5 points for actually completing it. How many points am I taking off if you don't capitalize your sentences and put periods at the end? 5 points straight off the top. 1/3 of the credit goes away. You get a D immediately if you can't capitalize your sentences. It's real. Are we there? Okay. All right. So now you can see the rubric. Okay. This is the document you're going to be turning in. So scroll to the very bottom of this and just go ahead and click below the rubric. Okay. And you'll have to click at the end and then hit return. And you guys are going to copy and paste the document that I know you have already typed up. So everyone please go to your Google Drive now. Go to your Google Drive. Okay? Go to My Drive for a second so it's at the very beginning screen so they can see what it looks like. Okay, so everybody's Google Drive has a Google Drive like this, okay? Now, do you guys see the folder that says Classroom on it? Inside of your Google Drive, you actually have a folder that's called Classroom where it stores every one of the documents you work on or use inside of Google Classroom. So that way, anything I assign to you, it automatically saves to your drive. So when you look at, please click on your Google Classroom, double click on your Google Classroom. You need to go to, now notice Monica has 2 Spanish 1 classes because she was in first period, then she was in second period. Right now, she's in second period, so she needs to click on the Español Uno for second period. So please click on your Spanish class. Okay? And then it's going to bring up all of the documents she's worked on for my Spanish class. Okay? Now, Monica couldn't get into the correct document before, so she typed hers in her big, long Quien Soy Yo corrections document. So please open that up. Please open up the document wherever you typed your corrections, is basically what we're saying. Open up the document where you typed your corrections. Okay? Now, first thing I want you to do, everybody scroll to the very top of this big, long document. This big, long Quien Soy Yo document. 1, do you have your first and last name here? Yes? You win. First and last name. Scroll to the second page. We are going to go through and delete all of the rubrics and the directions to make this a shorter document. So please do that now. Please go through and delete. Literally start highlighting Quien Soy Yo, Lección Uno, Rubrica. Delete the whole page all the way down to where you actually started typing. Now, if you accidentally delete too much, remember you have the undo button, so it's okay. Okay, highlight. Now just hit delete right now before it. Okay, so everybody is going to delete each of the rubrics. Oh, you have to unsubmit it. So, notice this. This is a great thing. She is in view-only mode right now because she has submitted this document. If you see view only, you are not going to be able to edit this, and that's not going to work. So, you're going to need to go to your Google Classroom, where she goes down to her Quien Soy Yo, an old Quien Soy Yo probably. Help me out, you guys, when you see it. Is it right here? No, that says unsubmitted. So she would need to unsubmit her document, is what she would need to do. Okay? Does everybody understand that? I have no idea. Don't know. I have no idea where you did it, but I'm going to go back. Okay, so once you have, I'm going to have to do hers for her. Did everybody else able to delete your rubrics? Okay, delete the rubric for chapter 1. Then you have your chapter 1. So the first page should be your name page. Then you should have chapter 1, Quien Soy Yo. Then your second page should literally be the chapter 2, Quien Soy Yo. Yes? The third page is going to be the chapter 3, Quien Soy Yo. And I want you to delete all of the rubrics. Okay? Now, I do want this chapter 3, Quien Soy Yo, in this document so that you have one document that has all of your Quien Soy Yos typed in it, yes? Is that pretty clear and understanding? Okay. But to get your credit for your chapter 3 corrections, she's going to highlight this paragraph where she's already done all of her typing. Hit Control-C, Control-C, Control-Copy, Control-C. Now she's going to go to the other document that has the rubric for the chapter 3 corrections, and she's going to paste it there. Control-V to paste. Control-V to paste. Notice it pasted with her bold still, and the only thing I would do after this is just scroll to the top and check off your rubric and make sure, did I do each of these? Check them off for yourself if you did. Now she is ready to turn it in. If it's not turned in, I'm not going to grade it. It does need to be turned in. Todo bien? Does everybody see how to do that? Okay, if you need to pause the video to let students catch up, please do that, but only for no more than 2 minutes. and all students need to have their kinsoyo submitted. Okay? Questions?